Hey guys, I have the Honey palette from ColourPop today for you. This is the all yellow palette. Very summery. I knew that yellow was the next color they were going to do. So just like the other 9-pan palettes, it's hard plastic. This one is yellow, of course. The box that it came in looks just like the palette. I know that's not always the case with these, but with this one it is. And these are the colors, which I'm super excited about. All yellows except for this one, which is more of like, what color am I looking for? The name of ochre, I think, is the name I'm thinking of. I think that's what you would call that color. But anyway, I'm going to swatch them quickly for you to kind of give you an idea of what they look like. Let's see. The first one here is Stinger. This is a matte pale yellow. It's kind of like, reminds me of the 70s, like everybody had ugly furniture and stuff that was this color, so that just is what that reminds me of. Get a wipe here. Then we have Sunburst. This is a yellow that has like a blue duochrome in it. And I have a color very similar to this, a Pretties for Your Face color called Flare. Just thought I would mention that. Shameless self-promotion, but it looks a lot like this. And then the next one is also a matte. This is Sweet Spot. And this is like a bright yellow. This reminds me of that matte yellow in the Jeffree Star palette, because it looks kind of chalky when you put it on your finger, but it kind of builds well. So that's what those look like. No base or anything, no primer, just the shadows on their own. Oh, ignore the fact that this nail is not painted and all the other ones are. I burnt my finger really bad and I couldn't put nail polish remover near it, so alright, the next row we have Dandy, which is this really rich golden yellow metallic. That's what that one looks like. Then we have Palooza, which is not eye safe. It's got a little, I don't know how well you can see because it's tiny, but it has a little asterisk near the name, and then on the back it says not intended for use in the immediate eye area. So why they would put, well, it does say pressed powder palette instead of eyeshadow palette, but I don't know why they would put something like this in a palette that's all eyeshadows, but you can tell it's very chunky glitter, so you don't want to use this on your eyes. But it's really, really pretty. It's like, when the light hits it, it turns orange, but it's like a neon yellow and blue and green. It's really cool. It's just a bummer you can't really put it on your eyes because it's really big glitter. And it sucks. I hate when I see like bigger makeup people using it on their eyes and not mentioning, hey, this isn't necessarily eye safe, so be careful with it, because people that don't know any better are going to put it on their eyes and get it in their eyes and end up getting hurt. Just like a little side note here, like Trisha Paytas had her glitter bitch box that she came out with, and I was cringing so bad that chunky loose glitter she put in there, she had her makeup artist put it all over her eyes, and I'm like, no, you two morons, why did neither one of you say that this is not eye safe? You shouldn't be putting it on your eyes, because so many people that got that are going to try to use it on their eyes and could potentially scratch the inside of their eyes. So that's just me going off on a little tangent. Don't use giant chunky glitter on your eyeballs. The next one is Queen Bee, and this is a darker gold, almost like a copper. It's just a really deep, rich gold, and it's a metallic shade.
Want to piece it apart?
Oh, okay. I have to take 2 Legos apart that are stuck here. Intermission. I can't get them apart either, Aid. There we go.
All set?
All set. Okay, so that's the middle row. Oh, I love that glitter so much. I just wish that they were like tinier glitters so that you could use them on your eyes. Alright. That glitter, I will say, is harder to get off than the other pressed glitters that I've used from them. Kind of wants to just spread everywhere and stick. I honestly, with glitters like this that you're not supposed to use on your eyes, I really don't know what else to use them for, because I'm not someone that goes to like festivals and stuff, so I'm not going to be putting it all over my face. Maybe it'll come in handy for something for Halloween, but other than that, that's just going to sit there getting unused while I use all the other colors. Then we have Totally Buggin, which I assume they got that from Clueless, but in that case they should have named this one Totally Buggin, because that's the yellow of like Cher's yellow plaid skirt, that iconic outfit that she wore. But this is Totally Buggin. This is like a yellowy tan. That one's pretty buildable too. Very smooth. It's just lighter than what it looks in the pan. Then Oh Behave. Should have named it Oh Beehive. Ha ha ha. So this is a bright yellow too. This is also a matte. This is more of like a golden yellow than that one, but they're both pretty bright. Let me build it again a little bit here. Yeah, that one's definitely buildable too. Not chalky or anything, just needs to be built up. And then the last one is that one that I think I should be calling Ochre. This one's called Buzzkill. And that is definitely the darkest shade in here, but I'm glad it's included because like if you want to use that as a crease color, it works with all these yellows. So that is the last row. Definitely excited that they did a yellow palette. I really like this one so far. The only downside for me is that this glitter is not eye safe, but other than that, it's a really nice palette. Like I've said before, their quality of their eyeshadows is so awesome that for like these little palettes are only $12, and you can't beat that for the quality that these shadows are. So I really enjoy all their little, I like their 9-pan palettes and all their bigger palettes. What am I talking about? So let's do a color prediction for the next one. I was saying orange was the other one, but was it the Mar or Soul palette? One of those is kind of orange. I don't know. They've done red, they've done pink, they've done purple, they've done blue, they've done green. I don't know what else they could do. You know what would be cool, I think, is if they did a palette of all pressed glitters, but like eye-safe ones, so teeny tiny glitters. That would be fun. Like maybe a palette of rainbow pressed glitters. I just really like having pressed glitter because, like I've mentioned before, it's really makes it really easy to use glitter on your eyes without having to bust out the glitter glue and then loose glitter and make a mess everywhere. But stuff like that and like the Stila glittering glows just make it really easy to use glitter when you want a glittery eye look and you're like in a rush or don't have time to sit down and put a bunch of glitter all over the place. But I really like this palette. I hope you guys enjoyed my little swatch video, and I'll see you next time.